Hello, welcome. We're back with Radiant Tail. The last route. It's scary. It's gonna be the end soon. Until the summer. Welcome, Isaiah, Rex, and Yaka. Welcome. So yeah, today we're starting Mr. Vilio's route. The route that's been locked behind all the others. It's gonna have the most lore in it, I think. I really like the world they made in this game, so I am excited if there's lore in here. I wanna see it. I wanna see the lore. Yeah, so we'll be starting from chapter 2 again and doing our good old fast forward. Our best friend. Yeah, the fan disc. I'm so excited for the fan disc. I hate seeing like screenshots of some of the like CGs in the fan disc. I'm like, oh, I want to see. I know. I'm so excited for Leon and Jinya. I'm just so sad. Celeste gets nothing. I want to see Celeste. I want to see him too. It's fine. We'll go see Mr. Vilio. Right. What is a fast forward button? I can't remember. Skip text. Why? Okay. Is Jack Chan gonna have a sequel? I saw it was like the 3rd anniversary the other day. Not that long ago. So they must have announced it then, right? I've been trying to like, when I see Jacques Chan stuff pop up, I keep trying to avoid it because I'm trying to not get spoiled for anything. So I haven't really kept up with Jacques Chan news because I'm trying to like avoid seeing anything I don't want to see. Anyway, we're going to fast forward mode. So anyone who is like, I don't know, new to us streaming Radiant Tale, basically the first part of the game is pretty much the same. So we will fast forward until we get to the part where like we see the guy we're going for, and then we'll look at that bit of story. Like so now we get to like go choose to hang out with someone. There's a neutral end on this as well, right? I've got to get that at some point. Unless it's gonna have something on the fan disc. No way. If they give a lesson thing. Oh my god. No way, no way. I want to see him. Ugh, that rat. I'm so mad at Rady after his last route. It's all about Vilio now. Vilio's in the main street. Let's go. Let's go to see him. I really hope. I'm really excited now. I really hope Les gets a route. I think he deserves something, right? He works so hard. Okay, that's weird. I thought Vilio would be here, so I went to check up on him, but where did he go? Where is he? I definitely spotted him coming here, but no matter how hard I looked, I couldn't find him. Were my eyes playing tricks on me? Where is he? He's like, nah, my route's not unlocked yet. Goodbye. Well, Vilio was always light on his feet, so he might have moved on somewhere else already. Let's go elsewhere too. I'm so excited to see Sephora again though. I miss Sephora. I can't remember when I first streamed. Wait, what? Huh? Wait, what? I'm confused. Vilio? Have I done something wrong? Where is he? Is he just not here? Hello? Is it because I did it from a save? And not like a new game? Hold on. This isn't right. Let me go on Vilio's route. Okay, let me like actually go from the start. Oh, yeah, okay. I have to do something different for Vilio, huh? Huh? Okay. Well, at least I worked that out before we got too deep. There's new content in here. Whoa. In the southernmost part of Estonia. What is going on? He has a separate route. Okay, well. I'm glad we worked that out before we were too deep. There was a small island which only a handful of people knew about. Oh! Vilio Island busted. That was my home, the place where I was born. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm excited. There's gonna be lore in here. Paseo, the Dragon's Island. It all started with a letter of request sent by the royal family. Oh, this scenery is nice. Oh god, it's a text window. Yeah. Maybe we'll actually have his POV of him actually falling on her. The situation seems to be more dire than we assumed. The king himself is appealing to us. As both a king and a father, the prince's frozen heart must be his top priority. He asked that they were like, I know what we need to sort this out. A dragon in the circus. That'll fix it. He asked that a dragon join Circus, an organization under the government. I wish to ask everyone's opinion on this matter. The aim of the organization is apparently to bloom refined chloris seeds to help the prince. But if a dragon is involved, there must be more to it. Indeed. Normally, it is out of the question for dragons to interact with humans in this way. I heard there is an increase of fiends throughout the continent. It must be what we'd feared. The world pays a steep price for its flourish. This must mean that the Dark Ages are approaching again. Excuse me? Excuse me? As dragons, we cannot sit idly by. Agreed. Maintaining a stance of neutrality will not help the prince recover. We will need his power when the fateful day arrives. Excuse me? We ought to lend our aid. Excuse me? What is happening? It seems that we reached an agreement. The problem is, who do we dispatch? Vilio. In that case, I'll go. The elders all fix their eyes on me before shaking their heads collectively. Not this guy. Nah. No, you cannot. Have you already forgotten your duty? You... I know. Everyone's been constantly reminding me ever since the day I was born that I must put my life on the line to save the world when it's in danger. But I know nothing of this world you speak of. I've never been off this island before. I've never seen the world I'm fated to save. Vilio, that is because you... I know. But hey, how can I risk my life without knowing anything about the people I need to protect? I like Vilio, he's so nice. In other words, you're saying this is necessary for you to carry out your mission. I want to know the world I'm protecting. If I get to know this world, maybe I can find the resolve to protect it for real. The elders all fell silent, and I looked straight into their eyes. I wasn't oblivious. I knew the implications of leaving this island and what I must do. He is a good boy. He's the goodest boy. But I had to. My guts are telling me I should act now. I felt as if my very soul was singing to me that I should heed my instincts. Thus, I couldn't back down here. I see what you mean, Vilio. You make a good point. Perhaps this is also the guidance of fate. These are all necessary steps towards your destined day. If that is what you believe, we shall respect your will. The fate of the world is on your shoulders. Remember that. Have we found the real shonen protagonist? It was Vilio all along. I will. Thank you. I'll definitely fulfill my duty. This is a really pretty background though. I can't get the faded out box annoyingly. But the background's really pretty. And this, I swear, when my destined day comes, until the moment I breathe my last, I'll hold my head high as a dignified dragon. Brilliant. The cute houses! Oh, they're nice. I like their little moss houses. They're cute with the round doors. With that, a decision was made. I would leave my homeland, Paseo, for the first time ever. The moment I unfurled my wings and took off into the sky, I felt the burden of my role and an odd exhilaration in my heart. There he goes! Bye! I'll see everything in this beautiful world and remember it all. And I'll do it with all the new friends I'll meet very soon. Oh, he's so nice. I know the art in this game is so nice. My destination was Arthea, the capital city. I was still completely in the dark. About the people I'd meet, the treasures I'd gain, and when I find my answer to the call of fate that bound me. What's up with Vilio? Skip the common prologue. Yes. Goodbye, common prologue. Yes. Oh, is chapter 1 just like straight up Vilio's? Oh. Is it going to be different then? Is there going to be like Vilio POV? Yeah, because this is our point of view last time. This bit was our point of view when we were traveling over. No, Rady was saying this bit to us. Right next to Arthea is Caelum, the scholar city, founded by Cirrus, the great spirit of Earth. Which we unfortunately found out a lot about last time. On a certain Relita's route. I don't know who Relita is. I don't know that guy. Its sage tower reaches skyward as if to pierce the heavens, surrounded by institutes and research facilities. Estolita's brain. I'll be honest, if I ever had to live in this place, crammed with buildings like this, it'll feel suffocating. He's so big when he's a dragon, that's why. You're excited for this, me too. Huh? What was that? What was that? That sound in the tower just now. Were those the voices? No, the screams of Faye? Hi Chunky, welcome. No problem. We've like not long started. It's fine. You're moving boxes. I hope you aren't too tired or anything from moving boxes. There's definitely something going on in there. His Vilio senses are tingling. Something's happening. People need saving. Okay, I bet we go on to like normal dialogue now. If I skip, will it... No, okay. After a few hours of travelling from Arthea, we arrived in Caelum, the scholar city. Our carriage rode down the main street. I stared out listlessly into the cityscape. Caelum, huh? The city was orderly and regulated, almost to a cold, mechanical degree. A looming structure stood tall and proud. The Sage Tower, a symbolic monument to research. I used to live here when I was a child, but I barely remember anything. I reckon like this is the same dialogue, but I'm fine with going over it again actually because it's been like months since we've done the first route, right? I can't remember when we did it now. It was months ago though, right? With mixed feelings in my chest, I got out when we arrived at the plaza. We began setting up our residential tents, establishing our base of operations. Ugh, who is that? Ugh. Ugh, why do we sleep outdoors, even have to make it to the city? Rady didn't seem like the happy camper. Good. But the tents, cutting edge and mystic tools, were easy to carry and even came with a kitchen and a shower. I wish real camping was like this. This will make our stops on the road pretty comfortable. We all bully Rady. I think we can all agree on this. He deserves it. I breathed a sigh of relief before Rady spoke up. We finished setting up our tent, but are the others okay? Vilio especially. Oh? That guy's from the most remote place possible. They don't have mystic tools there, right? Oh, you're right. He might be in a bind. I'll go check on him. The game's really like, you're on Vilio's route. Vilio. So I guess... What's the, like, situation with his, pedals then? Okay, so even though we're on Vilio's route, we still have to, like, earn all his pedals. To no one's surprise, when I left my tent... this doesn't make any sense to me. Okay then, let's try the universal solution. If pulling doesn't work, try slamming it. Respect, Vilio. Respect. I saw Vilio lifting the folded tent above his head, preparing to swing his arms with all his might. Get it? Vilio, stop! Stop! Huh? Oh, it's you, Cirrus. Oh man, I can't believe my luck. This thing won't open even if I yank on it. I think it's broken. Isn't Pashalia his roommate? Why isn't Pashalia helping him? I think Pashalia was his roommate. I think Junior already said this earlier. But to deploy the tent, you only have to hammer the stakes into the ground. It'll build itself. Really? Stake? Oh, these? Yep, that's them. I'll go get a hammer. Yeah! Oh my god. Yeah, maybe Pashalia does nothing for himself, like his own damn route. Vilio's strong. Strong man. Vilio didn't use any tools. He was rapidly driving the stakes with his bare hands. Man, he's a machine. Ha! Ho! Oh my god, he's too strong. Wow, awesome. Huh? It even comes with furnishings. While I stood there dumbfounded, he finished building the tent. Hey, Vilio, are your hands alright? Hmm? My hands? I'm perfectly fine. The stake got a little bent though. He's more powerful than the stakes. As long as you're not injured. The stakes were damaged instead? Alrighty, the tent's done, so let's head and take a look at the kitchen. Sure, we're so scared of him now. We're like, oh god, his power. When Vilio stepped into the kitchen, he put his hands over everything that caught his eyes, clearly curious. Huh? A kettle, a sink. We've got everything we need in here. What's this? It's a fire stove powered by mystic stones. I'm pretty sure it's a normal mystic tool that's used by everyone. How did you cook before, Vilio? Fire. Magic, of course. Like this. Don't burn the tent down. Don't burn the tent down. Whoa! But, well, they didn't really let me cook, because I burn everything when I'm in charge of the fire. He's too strong! Vilio allowed the flames to continue burning as he resumed his exploration of the kitchen. Okay, next up is... Wow, this chest's freezing! Do you have freezers? Oops. I accidentally hit a button. I didn't realize the flower on the left changed colour when you were like in the skip mode. I just noticed that. It's taken me, what, 5 roots to notice that? That's an icebox. Putting groceries there keeps them chilled. Oh, I think I heard something like that when I stayed at the castle. Wait, Vilio! The fire! Put out the fire! The mystic tool got something. Oh no. He broke it. Huh? It's not cold anymore. That's because you broke the mystic stone. Will smacking it make it work again? No, it won't. With your strength, you'd break the entire thing, actually. I let my guard down because he looks no different than any other human. Man, I forgot how much of a disaster this boy was. Those stones are so expensive, Vilio. Yeah, I bet they're like cheap. I bet they're really cheap to replace, you're right. But it seemed like nothing I considered common sense applied to a dragon. First put that fire out, Vilio. Sit right there. Huh? Just do as I say. Okay. Sit down, young man, and think about what you've done. I've learned a very clear lesson about your amazing powers as a dragon. But having such power doesn't mean you should use them all the time. Oh man, we're really making him sit down and think about what he did. Why is that? Isn't it better to make use of what you have? If you suddenly manifest fire, it's scary and dangerous. Someone might even get hurt if you don't control it well enough. Not to mention that the mystic tools around here are special. You need to be more careful with them. I understand that I understand that all this may be new to you because you're a dragon. But if you're to live with us humans, you need to learn about what we consider normal. Teach me what normal is then. You're the right person for this. Reliable and good at teaching. Let me be your student. Well, I can only tell you what little I know. But feel free to ask me anything, anytime you want. Awesome! With you as my teacher, I could take on the entire world. Okay, rule 1. Don't call me teacher. Shouldn't I call you that since I'm learning from you? I'm younger than you, and, well, it makes me feel awkward. I'm too young to be called teacher. I'm willing to bet that everyone's going to think we're weirdos too. Really? I think you're overthinking it. But if that's what you want, Cirrus, I won't call you that. Please teach me lots. I'm looking forward to learning all kinds of stuff. I'll do my best. I become the clown teacher. The clown teacher. The cleacher. The clown teacher. Shall I have some cute glasses? Is there even any glasses in VTube Studio? Hold on, let me check the VTube Studio assets. Hold on. I have the Happy Chaos glasses. There's sunglasses in here. There's only sunglasses in here. I can wear the Happy Chaos glasses. Let's put my Happy Chaos glasses on. Actually, the day I played Guilty Gear for the first time in a while. So I need to get back into that again. Okay. There we go. Is this what you mean by cute glasses? Do I look cute now? after we return to the common area. Don't know if you remember Ollie, who was helping me with Guilty Gear before. They're trying so hard to convince me to try maining another character first before I go back to Happy Chaos. Because I was playing a few games the other day with as Giovanna, and I'm way better on her than I am Happy Chaos, and Ollie's just like, please, why don't you play Giovanna for a while instead of Happy Chaos? They're trying so hard. Yeah, I'm the teacher now. Let's see. I'm with Rady while Vilio shares a tent with Pashalia, huh? Yes. I'm in the same tent as Zephora. Jinya is the only one who has a tent to himself. The privilege of the leader. Jinya just has so much shopping in there. Exactly. Like, the thing is, I like Giovanna, but I also think it's funny to try and main the hardest character in the game. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll do some Giovanna for a bit. I haven't decided yet. I'll do another Guilty Gear stream soon. I enjoy it. And I'm really out of practice. I'm really bad. I checked our allocated tents, attended to the tasks at hand, and then... It's Celeste time! Yeah! I love Celeste. He's so good. And you two must be the new members. I'm Celeste. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Ah! Celeste! Yeah, well, let me skip any of it. I guess we're just doing the first 2 chapters again, but with Vilio insert. Celeste, Junior's co-worker, and our point of contact with the castle, paid a visit. Allow me to introduce myself properly to you. I'm usually stationed inside the castle, and my work spans across a range of fields. One of my duties is supervising Cirrus. He's given us the fancy cup. Our mobile phone. In the future, use this relay chalice to make your routine reports, please. He gave us a rundown of Circus's duties, as well as a very biased account of the prince. I understand this is a difficult task, but it will save the prince, and by extension this country. I'm counting on all of you. Man, it has been a while since I wore my chaos shades. I'll do more. I want to do more Guilty Gear soon, I think. I'm not very good, but I have fun. And with that, he left. Seeking out more information so we could decide on our program, we scattered across the city to do our respective investigations. Oh, I nearly forgot. That we investigated as individuals. I promised Vilio that I would teach him what normal was. I couldn't leave him alone. I see, we don't even get the choice when we go on Vilio's route. It's just like you're going with Vilio. I found him. Hey, Vilio, wait up! Oh, it's you, Cirrus. Did something happen? Not really, but I promised I'd teach him my definition of normal, remember? And I thought, well, teaching you while we tour the city would be the most efficient. But for some reason, Vilio hadn't been heading in the direction of the bustling areas of the city when I found him. Is this why I couldn't find him before? Instead, he'd been walking towards the outskirts. If you keep going that way, you'll end up outside of the city. Where are you heading?
Oh.
Well, I was. Did you get lost? Yeah, you could say that. I forgot he was a disaster boy. Let's go together then. You won't get lost with me around. Good thinking. I'm counting on you. Oh, but don't go wander off alone when you see something new. If you want to split up, make sure to tell me first. Yeah, he's a dragon guy after all. I was about to set some ground rules, but...
What? A
bunch of people are lining up over there. What's that? No, he's like a child. Oh no. Vilio ran off like that when something caught his eye. Hey, hold up! Oh no. We're babysitting. Thank goodness you didn't run too far. What's going on over there? I spotted a long line of researchers with the complexion of zombies at a juice stall. I love juice. I want to go. It's a shop selling drinks. And business is booming. Are they selling some kind of special beverage? Are you curious too? I work at a tavern, so I can't help but pay attention to stuff like this. They may inspire me to come up with new things to try at Liba. Let's buy one and see what it's all about. No sooner had he spoken that he was tugging on my arm. He's literally a child. Wah! I didn't even have time to protest before he dragged me to the stall. Alright, time to fuel up. Oh my god, it's their version of energy drinks. They're chugging Monster at the stall. Chugging Monster Energy. It just so happened that the researcher at the stall began to chug one and just drink in one go. Man, it's Monster Energy. Oh, I can feel it. That's what I'm talking about. With this, I can get through yet another day. Time to go back to the Sage Tower and resume my research. I mean, like, we don't know really how old he is, right? He's probably older than, like, regular humans, but in terms of, like, dragons, he's probably still quite young. What in the world? The researcher left the area, a crazed look in his eyes. I stared at the man, appalled before feeling a tap on my shoulder. Say, can humans sprout wings too? Oh my god, it's like the Red Bull ads. It's just like the Red Bull adverts. Huh? What do you mean? I'm pretty sure that's impossible. But it says grant you wings over there. Oh my god, it's literally Red Bull. They've gone to the Red Bull stall. Vilio pointed at the juice stall. Oh my god. Can't believe it's fantasy Red Bull. Healthy and nutritious, a beverage that'll grant you wings, as exhilarating as soaring into the skies. Huh? It really does, but... We then joined the end of the queue and bought one of the beverages to try. But, it would take a lot of courage to drink this fizzing blue liquid. Huh? If you're not going to try any, can I have some? Do not give him the energy drink. He does not need any more. Do not give this to him. Stop. What? No! 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 Vilio pulled the juice out of my hands and took a sip without hesitation. No! The E numbers! The E numbers in his system! The caffeine! No! Give him a real juice instead. Uh-oh. Vilio? Uh-oh. I'm scared. I know. I don't think we're making it through this. I think this is the end of Vilio's route. Does it taste bad? Does it maybe taste bad? I whispered into his ear furtively, so the store attendant wouldn't hear me. Vilio gave a small nod and somehow managed to swallow the liquid. It's not undrinkable. Oh my god. It killed him. He's got a little tear in his eye. Oh no! Vilio! You don't have to force yourself. Yeah, I do. If I keep going, I'll arrive at a new discovery. I think. Oh no! And keep going he did. His face went through a myriad of exaggerated expressions. It must be tasting real bad. It's bitter and sour, but also sweet and salty. It's every flavour. The beverage that is every flavour. Ugh, seems kind of bubbly and sort of thick. Ew, yuck. I have no idea what flavour that is. Puzzled, I stared at him. And then? Little chimneys! He looks so concerned. He's so concerned in this image. Like, please take this drink. It is cute. And our little main character is really cute as well. I love her little outfit. Hey, you should try some too. Maybe humans think it tastes good. Huh? Something wrong? You're not gonna grab a new straw? It's so nice! Maybe I'm being too sensitive. I'm only sharing a drink, that's all. He's so proud of himself for making us drink it. Hardening my resolve, I took a sip. Oh no, honey! Girl! Oh no, he killed her! The instant the juice entered my mouth, it almost felt as my mouth were being attacked by something weird, and I jumped a little, startled. It's so bitter! But sour too. No, it's bitter? What the heck, it's bubbly? Oh no. Right? It's so interesting. It's bitter and sour and refreshing and heavy, all mixed together. I mean, when I read the promotion, I did think it was a bit strange, but I never... Oh no. And it doesn't sound good at all. For those tight on time, instantly recharge vital nutrients. Sold as is. I glared at the sales pitch, shoulders slumping. Very good. That wakes me right up. With this, I can pull off 2 more all-nighters. Oh my god, guys, chill out. That's science, guys, huh? On one hand, we were bewildered. On the other, people were chugging the juice, unperturbed. 2 all-nighters? Seriously? I finally understood why the first person we'd seen had mentioned it was time to fuel up. Are you maybe drinking this so you can overwork yourself? I'm not overworked at all. Your complexion's pale though. I think sleep is a better alternative to drinking this. That's when you try to tell people that they should cut down their energy drink consumption. They're like, no, I need this. I need this. I used to work with someone who had like a 4-pack of energy drinks a day. And I'm like, how do you live? How do you survive? I don't think you are living. And that's fake, actually. No, I have to dedicate every minute, every second to my research. I sleep enough to maintain the minimum bodily functions to survive, so I'm fine. Whenever I'm low on energy, I drink this to fuel up. I can get all the necessary nutrients with just one glass. This is the norm around here. Well, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. This is the norm. Really? Okay, done. Let's go, Cirrus. And I drink my tea before it gets cold as well. When Vilio finished his juice, he ushered me away and we left. We did no market research. We drank some horrid juice. That was it. Something on your mind? Yeah, the people here mentioned it was the norm for them, and it bothers me. They look far from healthy, and I think they need rest. They need to sleep. It's an everyday occurrence to the people here, though, so I don't have the right to butt in. I still don't have a clue about this normal human you speak of. That ain't it. But I can say this. Those people didn't seem happy at all. Everyone in line was unsteady on their feet and had gloomy faces. Even after they drank the juice, I felt like they were still gloomy, you know? That stuff tasted interesting, but I wouldn't want to drink it every day. In my eyes, eating good food and thinking yum from the bottom of their heart would make them much happier. By the way, I know they can supplement all their nutrients with it, but what about the lack of sleep? Can humans live without sleep? Well, I can't. I need loads of sleep. Anyone would be driven insane if they went too long without sleep. If Spiria ever got so absorbed in coming up with a new dish and she didn't sleep, I'd definitely stop her. Even if she told me she was fine because it was fun, I'd still stop her because I'd be worried. People are precious and I want everyone to stay healthy with smiles on their faces. Right, same here. He's a good boy! Vilio nodded before tapping me on the shoulder. This one wasn't as intense as the others he'd given me. Instead, it was kind, encouraging push forward. No matter how many people say that this is normal, you know, a world with such standards is wrong. Those guys are so obsessed with what's in front of them that they've neglected the precious people who care about them. Plus, they're so pale that they could be ghosts. They probably don't even have the energy to watch us and enjoy our show. You're right, if they watch our show in such a state, the flora won't bloom. The question is, how do we change them? How? The night after all our investigations, have we seen this already? Nope. We reported our individual findings. In the end, we singled out two most urgent problems at hand. First, Kalida's citizens were too mechanical when it came to emotions. Second, they had a bad case of tunnel vision. But researchers and scholars should have started off as very curious people, right? They're passionate about a field and want to know more. Why else would they take up such an occupation? Then, it's not that they've always lacked emotions. Rather, they've forgotten the initial spark of passion. Is that right? I think so. That's why we should center our promotion around Vilio and Pashalia. If the information spreads, I'm sure a lot of people will be intrigued and come to watch.
どんなショーをするかだな。
So it all comes down to our show's contents, while keeping that in mind. Yep, we need to think about it carefully.
だな。俺たちが加入してまた失敗じゃ笑えねえし。
I want to shrivel up and disappear if the show failed, even with us around. Maybe you should, Rady. Let's watch everyone's performance tomorrow and decide the program after that. I hope we get to see, is it Firo still? The next day, we assembled the show tent we'd set up on the stage tower rooftop. There, everyone demonstrated their talents. Vilio changed into his dragon form and flew around the tent while breathing fire. I've got a chip on my shoulder about Rady now. I won't forgive him. His route was terrible. Awful. Next, Eon wielded his bulky weapon and did various martial arts moves. Sephora, meanwhile, performed intensive juggling while making it look easy. Lastly, Pashalia borrowed the power of the spirits and manifested a small-scale model of his hometown. Alas, as people who'd worked in the science industry, their flaws are blindly obvious to Rady and I. You were very skilled, but you didn't smile or face the audience. I don't think your performances are up to scratch yet. Exactly. What you'll lack is the passion to entertain your audience. After we pointed that out, the team nodded, looking sold in our criticism. We can't just do whatever we want to do. Is that what you mean? Yep, a show's supposed to satisfy the needs of the audience and show them what they want. Yeah, I'd love to pretend Rady didn't have a route at all. Rady's route was just a means to unlock Vilio's route. That was it. That's all we wanted it for. That's it. I see. So, I got a proposal here. How about we ask for aid from an outside party this time? The Fae. According to Rady, Celsius, the great spirit of Earth who founded this city, was also called the Guardian of Fae. Thus, many Fae visited Caelum out of admiration. Gaining the help of Fae would make up for our flaws and attract the researchers to our show. Rady's proposal was sound. Wow, he had a good idea. Imagine that. And just like that, we had a plan. Starting from the next day, we split into 2 groups to promote and recruit the Fae. As Fae, Vilio and Rady would split up and the others would be assigned to their teams. I wonder if they picked like in a sport when you had to like take turns picking team members. Team 1 was Vilio, Sephora, Pashalia and I. Team 2 was Eon and Rady, just the 2 of them? But after the teams had been decided, I still had my doubts. Is this group really going to work out? Oh god, this is Chaos group. Rady is a good character. Yeah. I don't know what's his name? I gotta say Pashalia, I got Pashalia in the brain. Relita, I don't know who Relita is. I know who that is. It took months for him to do anything about it. Coward. Is this group really gonna work out? These guys look so funny together. The weirdest combo. I hope my bad feeling wouldn't prove true. We went into the streets and started a promotion right away. Circus, a performance troupe sent by the king, will be performed here in Caelum. Please take one of our flyers. On our stage, you'll see a legendary dragon fae and a very unique mage. We busied ourselves handing out flyers and calling out to passers-by. You over there. Did you just say dragon? A researcher interested in Vilio suddenly struck up a conversation with us. Hi, Jemima, welcome. After hearing that he was researching all kinds of Fae in his lab, we ended up following him to the tower. Oh, I remember this guy. He's the guy, the mean guy, who's like torturing the Fae for science. The sight we agreed to inside the lab, however, was more gruesome than we'd expected. Vilio's gonna kick their ass. I forgot this was really sad. No more, please. Let me go home. In the lab, tormented Fae who'd been coerced into being test subjects were everywhere. With this appalling sight, Vilio was the first one to reveal his rage. Hey, you. All of you. Don't you even think about messing with me. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, Vilio! The researchers claimed they were only gathering data, nothing more. However, clearly all the Fae present had been coaxed here by the researchers and they hadn't understood what they were getting into at all. This is the same as a scam. Their treatment of Fae is appalling, but the worst part is they don't even realise the cruelty of their actions. Having little emotion was a poor excuse for losing sight for what was right and wrong. Is that all you have to say? About what? You can see how much pain the Fae are in. Do none of you feel anything? My childhood memories were hazy, but I'd heard a few things from Spiria. She told me that my mum and dad had been awe-inspiring researchers. Don't get me started on her mum and dad, right? Them on the last route? Bad parents. Bad parents. They'd always celebrated when the results from their research lit up people's faces with smiles. I'd assumed there would be many wonderful researchers, just like my parents inside the city, but I'd only found disappointment. That's so frustrating. I balled my hands into fists. My grip was so tight it hurt, but then a warm, gentle hand enveloped them. Ah, hi, Vilio. You forgot the parents, yeah. They were so bad. Vilio, why are you even angry? Sacrifices are necessary for progress. Shut up. Be quiet. Though they suffer some discomfort, it is in contribution to a brighter future. Shut up. Oh! A scorching wind rushed past his words, echoing through the lab. Who would want a future that's built on the pain of others? Someone who can't even save the people in front of them will never be able to save anyone in the future. I could hear the heartbreak in his words. Vilio? I didn't know why, but I felt as if my heart had been torn out as well. After that, we told the researchers that the Fae couldn't even muster half their power when forced against their will. Yeah. Just sacrifice the researchers for the future. Yeah, I think that works out. I think that's about right. We would create a place where the Fae could show off their true abilities. With those words, we quickly released the Fae from captivity. We then asked for their help with our show. They happily agreed. Man, Vilio got mad. I don't think he got that mad before. The next few days passed by in a flurry. We'd gone our separate ways to promote and recruit, and as a result... It's okay, Chunky. Thank you so much for popping by. I hope everything goes well for you. Wait, there's way too many of them. We've definitely seen this bit before, but I guess we're just redoing the whole thing. Numerous fae had gathered at our residential tents. We're blessed to have so many, but working out a program is going to be such a headache. Is this a trade fair for fae or something? Ah, look at this petite little one. Hello there, may I have your name? It's Firo! We love Firo. I'm Firo. We took him under our protection. He was running away for some researchers. To be honest, giving sanctuary to so many fae at once was a tall order. Wait, it's gonna be Leon time.
Hi.
Yeah,
hi.
there he is.
Okay,
excuse me. Sorry, pardon me. Please make way. Thank you. Luckily, Leon, who'd rushed here in a haste, solved the problem for us. Wait, Leon? It's Leon for a second. Leon then gave us an explanation. Apparently, Cheers is just a restaurant and a general store. It wasn't just a restaurant and a general store. They also offer protection and support for fae. I knew it as soon as Leon came on. You were going to enjoy it. Once I'd heard our situation, he basically volunteered to take care of the fae's basic needs until the day of our show. With the exception of Firo, who expressed a strong desire to stay with Radiant Eon, his saviors. The remaining fae gathered here and followed Leon. He was here longer last time because we didn't know he was a fae before, right? I know soon. The pre-order isn't up yet though, so I'm like concerned. Where's the pre-order for Radiant Tail? Give it to me now. After that was done, we took the opportunity to discuss our plans. Actually, thinking about it, finishing Vilio's route might line up really nicely with is it Tengoku Struggles Stray Side? Is that the name? Is that the name of the game? I can't remember. We're playing that one next, so it might line up really nicely with the end of this. It might all work out, actually. Can't believe we've got so many. With so many new additions, I had some ideas about the composition of our program, but something was distracting me. I was a little dejected after seeing the ugly side of the researchers. I mean, in my mind. Researchers are supposed to be wonderful people like my parents, whose eyes light up at the unknown, but they were far from it. Everyone was concerned by my low spirits, and I ended up telling them, bit by bit. Maybe we'll get more MC lore here as well, on this route. My parents had both been researchers, and they worked inside the stage tower. During the course of their work, they lost their lives in an accident. Supposedly! After that, I moved to the capital to live with Spiria at Liba. And my memories of my childhood were very vague due to the trauma from back then. Because another liar is among us. Relita. When I finished, everyone was downcast, seemingly unsure of what to say. Then, by the way, may I ask for your parents' names? My father was Rigel, and my mother was Maria. Oh? Rigel and Maria? No way. Such a coincidence cannot be. Now that she mentions it, I can see her likeness to the professors. The moment he heard their names, Ginny's eyes widened. You saw a spoiler? Oh no. Oh no, it's got a trigger warning. Oh no. Will I be able to stream that? Oh no! It turned out my parents had been professors during his school days. Most people would tread lightly when children of nobles were involved, including professors, but they were one of a kind, so to speak. This was a tale about my parents I hadn't been privy to. I pressed a hand against my chest, a little overwhelmed. Then... So, it's because of your past that you look so conflicted after seeing everything in the city, Cirrus. Vilio gently stroked my back, offering comfort and warmth. Vilio, we can't change the past. That much is obvious. But you can make as many new memories as you want, right? So, let's put on an amazing show and make some new, wonderful memories together here. That's scary. I hope it's not a boy that I'm interested in. Hopefully. During times like these, Vilio always makes the most moving statements. I'll do my best too. I was actually looking up, there's a new mobile game coming out soon. And I can't remember its name, but it's about like the tourism industry or something. And they've got like, it's like set in like the future when everyone really wants tourism or something. And it's set in like a prefecture in Japan, and all the boys work in that prefecture in the tourism industry. I was looking it up yesterday. There's loads of characters in it. So that's coming out soon. The words of a foolhardy idolist. It might be idealistic, but I think he's right. If I make fresh, happy memories here, I had the feeling that I'll grow to like this city. Okay, let's start by throwing back some booze to liven up the mood here. You alcoholic. In that case, those who do not drink, please eat some of these. Cookies! His name starts with the G. I have not looked up anything about it yet, so I'll have to look it up. I actually haven't pre-ordered it yet. I need to do that still. I'll do it soon. We all ended up gratefully sharing the cookies Ian had baked, and with that, our evening had become peaceful once more, and time slowly ticked away. There's like little bits that are different in it, right? Little bits for Vilio. Eventually, we all retired to our designated tents and slept until late at night. Yeah? Yeah? For some reason, I felt oddly uncomfortable. I blinked my eyes open and stared blankly up at the tent canopy. I can't get back to sleep. Our practice officially begins tomorrow, so maybe I'm nervous or something. I thought about grabbing a drink of water to refresh myself, but I didn't want to wake Radiant Vilio, who had stayed in the tent, ended up staying in my tent. I glanced next to me, but the hammock was empty, rocking slightly with the draft. Oh, is this when we see Radiant's human form for the first time? Radiant? Vilio? Where did those two go? Curious, I left the tent. Oh! It's Vilio! Then I blinked a few times, but I saw a silhouette leaving their tent, just like me. Oh, it's you, Vilio. Gilded Shadows. You gotta multi-wield the visual novels. I think it's the only way to play them. Why are you going out this late at night? Are you having trouble sleeping?
Oh.
Sure am. I got giddy thinking about our show that I couldn't sleep at all. Did that happen to you too? Even though our show is still quite far away, I'm a little antsy, which is why I'm up. Oh, hey. How about you grab something hot to warm us up?
お、いいな。
Sounds
ついでに
great.
なんか食い物も。
Let's get something to nibble on while we're there. He wants the feast. We head towards the kitchen, exchanging small talk, but then...
だから大丈夫だって言ったん
Don't
だろ。
worry, I'm
そん
telling
なに
you.
心配す
You'll
ん
be
なって。
fine. Come on, no need to be so nervous.
でも
But, I mean... Those voices are Radiant Pharaoh.
僕今こうして起きても全然
Even
変
after
身で
some
きる気が
sleep,
しないし
I still can't seem to transform at all.
う
No! He's so sad!
ずっと
Am
このまま
I
なん
going to be stuck like this forever?
ああ、泣くな泣くな。
Oh, come on,
仕方ね
don't
え。や
cry.
り方教えてやっから。
Fine, fine. I'll teach you how. So, tune up, okay? Oh, some game jams on. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, you gotta keep on top of your visual novels. Don't let a backlog form because you'll never get through them. With a long sigh, Rady surveyed his surroundings.
いいか、幻獣が別の
Listen
姿を
up.
取るのに何より
Visualizing a
大事なの
clear
は
image in your mind
image.
is essential for Fae when they want to transform. Jump scare! Ugh, who is that? Ugh, we hate him. Rady?
簡単だろ。
See? It's easy.
すごい
Amazing.
すごい
Wow.
ラリーさんすごい
You're
です
amazing,
かっこいい
Rady.
です
You're way too amazing. And so handsome. Wrong.
前に自分は変身
This
できない
guy
って言って
sucks.
ましたけど
Ah, I get it. You said before that you couldn't transform before, but
あれ僕を元気づけるための
you
優
must have been
しい
trying
嘘
to
だ
cheer
ったん
me
です
up
ね
with what they call a white lie, right?
いや、あれは。
No, that was, well...
まあいいや。
Ah,
とりあえず
whatever.
お前もやってみ。
More importantly, you should give it a go too.
はい
Yes, sir. I will do my best.
な、今のって。
Hey, did he just... Oh, Vilio wasn't here last time with us. Vilio's voice didn't register in my ears. I was in utter shock over what I just witnessed. He's a man! Ugh! Disgusting! Ugh! Static jump scare. Reddy had always been small, fluffy and cute, but now standing where he had just been was a tall adult man. They looked nothing alike. But there was one stone in his forehead and his vivid pink hair.
お、いいぞいいぞ。その
Nice,
調子
nice.
だ。
Very good. Just like that. And his voice that was full of warmth, despite having his impish moments. All the evidence forced me to face the truth. In my heart, it was Rady. Oh no. My tea went cold. No. Who's there?
お前ら。
You guys. Before I realized it, I was walking forward on my unsteady feet, dazed. Who are you? Yeah, I gotta roast this guy after it. I hated his route so much. Yeah, we just simply don't believe it happened. Are you Rady? I could only squeeze out a few shaky words. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did we, like, punch him in the normal room? Light overtook darkness. The next morning dawned. Alone in the kitchen, I let out a long, long sigh. It's gonna be lunch soon. I need to prepare food, but I don't have the energy. I shook my head vigorously to get a grip and muster up some motivation. However, I couldn't get the scene from last night out of my head, no matter what I did. Last night in this very place. Girl, don't give a shit. It's just him. It's just Rady. He sucks. We don't care. After I'd seen Rady's human form, he looked conflicted as he gave me an explanation. During our first meeting, he had truly been incapable of transforming. But around 3 years ago, he'd suddenly gained the ability. Yeah, like 3 years ago. There wasn't any opportunity in 3 years? Yeah, okay, come on. This is when he got worried. The furball I'd grown up with suddenly turned into a man. What would I think? According to Rady, he had decided to hide his ability after a discussion with Spiria. I still feel like I'm dreaming. I mean, this is Rady we're talking about. Rady, whom I'd always held in my arms, put on my lap, slept together with since I was a kid, actually. I was actually a mature man. Yeah, have you seen how much that guy drinks? How was I supposed to react? In fact, I felt so awkward this morning that I come up with an excuse to leave our tent before he woke up. I didn't get a wink of sleep to begin with. After yet another sigh, I lightly slapped my cheeks. I need to get a grip. Everyone's practicing so hard. I'd already informed my team and the Fae about the performances they'd do. All that was left for them was to get into their groups and practice as I'd instructed. Alright, I'll do what I can too. I'm doing my part. Oh, hold on, I didn't even read that.
Ohayo!
Oh. That one. The moment I had that thought. Morning, Cirrus! it's Vilio time. Oh, Vilio! Where were you? Everyone's already practicing, you know? Sorry about that. I'll head over them right away. On that note, aren't you going to practice for the show with us, Cirrus? Well, I guess I should practice too. But Rady and Leon are coaching the Fae pretty well. Yeah, it's not really a big deal. Yeah, we're just acting like he's just a dude. I guess she's just like, I've never processed how much this guy drinks and assumed he is a little guy all along. Like, come on, girl. The amount of alcohol he consumes had to have been a hint that he's an old guy. I figured we should divide the labour, so I was thinking about prepping lunch. My reasoning sounded convincing, but I was aware that it was an excuse. Vilio stared at me. He must have seen right through me. You don't have to hide it. You're really shaken after last night, aren't you? Is it that easy to tell? It's a little awkward for me to talk to Rady right now, so I don't really get it. Why do you think it's awkward? Because... Two petals in one go? I guess it's normally 2 petals, right? He looks so different. Why wouldn't I feel awkward? He used to be a round furball, but he turned into a grown man out of nowhere. Oh, maybe that wasn't the right thing to say. But you see me, I have a human form and a dragon form. It's not like I turned into a different person. I'm still me. Vilio declared this confidently, and once again I was reminded of his differences from humans. His eyes bored my own, but they weren't looking at my appearance. I had the feeling he judged people by staring into their very soul. Despite myself, I felt a little self-conscious. Vilio paused for a moment before turning to me, face me again. But you know, it's kind of wild now I think about it. Anyway, that was the wrong choice. I figured I'd do something like simple for Vilio, but I guess that was wrong considering he is a dragon guy. He hid the truth from me. I live a Rady-like family all my life. Rady knows everything about me. My preferences, my hobbies. I thought the reverse was true as well.
それなのに隠し事があったのが
But he kept a secret from you, and that's what affected you so much. After listening to me, Vilio suddenly got a distant look in his eyes and whispered something.
誰にだってさ隠し事の一つ
You
や
know,
二つ
I think everyone has a secret or two.
相手を傷つける嘘とか
I mean, I think that lies that'll hurt others are bad. Yeah?
けどラビーはそうじゃなくて
Rady kept his silence because he cares about you, right? Yeah, I know. That's why I just don't feel betrayed, just surprised. I let out a wry smile before turning to face Vilio again. You can't lie to save your life, Vilio. I didn't expect to hear that you were okay with people keeping secrets. Hey, it's possible you're hiding something too?
さあ
Who
どうだろう
knows?
な
He's got a big secret. He's got something big. I know it. Vilio paused for a moment before turning to face me again.
けど考えてみりゃ不思議だよな
But you know, it's kind of wild now that I think about it.
人間と幻獣がこうして集まっ
Who would have thought that humans
て
and
種族
Fae
関係なく
would
一つの目
gather
標に
and
向けて
practice
稽
so
古
hard
を
for the
励んで
same
る
goal,
ってさ
regardless of race? It's so beautiful. Is it that odd?
おお不思議だな
Yeah, I find it
島にい
strange.
た頃は
Back
他
on
の
the
種族の
island,
ことなんて
I
ど
didn't
っち
understand
も
a
分かっ
thing
てない
about other races.
人間はドラゴンより
I've
はる
always
かに
been
脆弱だから
told to be
気をつけろ
careful around humans, since they're much more fragile than dragons,
ドラゴンと他の種族は生きる世界が
and that
異なるのだ
dragons live in a totally different world from
ずっ
other
と言われてた
races.
からさ
I mean, everything is weak compared to dragons. We all crumble to dust in front of your presence.
それは肉体の強さの
But
話
that
だ
only applies to physical strength.
それ以外は
We're
変わらない
identical in every other way.
楽しい時は笑って
We smile when we're happy, we cry when
腹
we're
減ったら
sad,
飯食って
and we eat when we're hungry.
誰かのことを気遣ったり
We show concern
助
about
け
other
たくて動
people,
いてみたり
and we act because we want to help.
種族や姿の差なんて
Lately,
些細なもんだって
I've started to discover that race and appearance
少し思う
don't
ようになった
matter all that much. This is so nice. Vilio's such a good boy. Vilio. I like Vilio. He's really nice. I listen carefully to Vilio's words. Like his route can't possibly be bad. It's like the hidden route, which means it's always got the most lore. And he's such a good boy. And naturally, the first person who came to my mind was Rady. He smiles when he's happy, he cries when he's sad. He might come off as careless, but he can't just sit by when people are in trouble, and he always cheers me up. Vilio's right. Even if Rady took on a different appearance, everything that mattered was still the same. He was my precious family, but I'd avoided him. Yeah, because on the normal route, we had this discussion with Rady while we were doing dishes. So that's changed. That's new. Thank you, Vilio.
どうしたんだ急に
Huh? I didn't do anything. Yeah, you did. You cleared up my cloudy sky a little. So, thank you.
おう
Uh,
よくわかんねえけど
Sure. I
元
don't
気出
really
た
get
ならよかっ
it,
た
but if you're happier, I'm happier.
よしそれじゃ
Alright.
そろそろ俺も
In
練
that
習行ってくる
case, it's about time I go join the others. Good luck out there. Vilio sprinted to the other Fae, and as I watched him run, I sucked in a deep breath. Let's have a proper conversation with Rady after this. This is the best route ever. Ooh, I'm excited. I whispered that small oath to myself aloud. I'm excited. Oh, Vilio PIV.
悪いラディ
This is
すっかり遅くなっちまった
this is the route where we've had the most like POVs from someone, right? We've got them occasionally on other routes, but this is like a lot already, and it's like chapter 1. Sorry, Rady, I'm totally late.
マジで遅いっての。もうみん
You
な
took
休憩入っち
forever.
まったぞ。
Everyone's already taking a break.
悪かった。
I'm
遅れた
so
分、休憩
sorry.
明けに頑張るからさ。
I'll work extra hard to make up for it after the break ends. The furball Rady puffed out his cheeks, probably upset at my tardiness.
自分でも種族がわからない。
I'm pretty sure he said he doesn't
確か
know his
そう
own
言ってたよ
race.
な。
I stared hard at him. Then Rady scowled, looking agitated.
なんだよ。
What?
俺
What?
の顔になんかつい
Is
て
there
るの
something on
か
my face?
一つ聞きたいんだけどさ。
Hey, I have a question.
ラディ、あんたって
Rady, are you really a
本当に
baby?
幻獣なのか？
Got him. Got him straight away.
どういう
What?
意味だ？
What do you mean by
俺
that?
が幻獣以
Isn't
外に
it
何に見え
obvious
る？
from my looks?
最初に会った時からずっと違和感は
You've
あったん
given
だ
me
よ
an。odd feeling from the day we've met.
俺、ドラゴン以外の幻獣とは
Well,
ほとんど接点がなか
I
ったから
pretty much
さ。
only interacted with dragons before, so at first,
あんたみたいな幻獣も
I was
島の
like,
外にはいるんだなって。
so there are other fae like you outside my island, and wrote it off.
けど、こうして他の
After I
幻
got to
獣を見
meet
て
and talk
一緒
to
に話して気づい
talk
たん
all,
だ。
to all the other fae in this city, though, I figured it out.
あんた、ただの幻獣っ
If
ていう
you're
の
just
は
an ordinary fae,
精霊の気配が
how
強
do you
すぎる。
explain the strong spirit aura you have? Oh, Rainy. Uh-oh! Oh, Rainy! Busted shithead. Rainy didn't offer any answers. However, his expression turned fiercer as he glared at me.
それと、その額の石。
Not to mention, the
人
stone in
間
your
体の時の
forehead.
額にあったよな。
You still had it after your transformation.
普通、鱗とか角とかも含めて
Usually, all attributes of your race, like scales or horns, vanish along with your
どうして残ってる
transformation.
んだ？
So, why do you still have it?
いや、これは土の大精霊セ
That's
リウスの加護を受けた
because
特殊な
this
石だ
thing
から。
is a special stone with the blessing of Celius, and
加護どころじゃない。
calling it a blessing is a bit of a
大
stretch.
精霊そのも
It
の
feels like the Great Spirit himself.
カリダの街を見て回ってる時、
When I explored
カリ
Kalida,
カスワンドを学術
I
校
got
で
to
見
see
せ
the
てもらったんだ
Caritas
けどさ
wand inside the stage tower, and
あんたの額の石とあ
I'm
のワンド
sure
が
of it. I feel the same
間違い
magic
なく
inside
同
your
じ魔力を
stone
感じる。
and the wand. Oh my god, called out immediately. Got him. Rady eventually sighed in surrender under the hailstorm of evidence.
さすがドラゴン様だ。
Yeah,
何でもお見通しってことか？
I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this like new version of the story. You're so wise, oh great dragon. You saw right through me, didn't ya?
いや、普通のドラゴンは
Well,
多分わ
a
からなか
normal
ったと
dragon
思うぜ。
probably would have been oblivious actually.
俺は
I'm,
ちょっとだけ
well,
特殊なドラゴ
a
ンだ
slightly special dragon, you see, or the shonen protagonist.
特殊ね。
Special, hmm?
ま、お前さんの追求通り
Yeah,
だ。
your theory is right on the money.
この額の石はカリタスワ
You
ンド
could
の
say
塊
my
み
gem
たいな
is
もん
like
だ。
the other half of the Caritas wand.
で、それを知ってどうする？
So,
他の奴ら
what are
に
you
伝
gonna
え
do
る
with
の
that
か？
knowledge? Tell the others?
いや、誤解しないでくれよ。
Nah, don't get the
事
wrong
情を隠した
idea.
いならそれでいいし
If you want to hide, that's
他の奴に
perfectly
は話
fine.
すつもりもない。
I don't plan on telling anyone else. Okay, Vilio. Respect.
俺にもいろいろと秘密があ
Since
るから。
I have a few secrets too.
なんだよ、その秘密ってのは。
You could elaborate, you know.
詳しくは言えねえけど、
I can't tell you the details,
各都市のコアア
but
イテムが
it
関係
involves
し
the
てる。
core items of each city.
だからその石が気になったん
That's
だ。
why I was interested in your stone.
だからラディ、
Hmm.
あんたがその石を持ってる
Rady,
詳しい事情を教
could
え
you
て
give
ほし
me
い。
more details about how you gained that stone?
これは世界のためにも
It's very important.
とても大事なこと
It
なんだ。
might influence the fate of this world. I neither ran nor hid behind lies as I looked straight at Rady. For a while, his gaze widened. But finally, he let out a long sigh as if my insistence had worn him down.
わかった。わかったよ。
Fine,
どの
fine.
道そこまで言われちゃ。
I
もう
can't
ごま
hide
か
it
せねえし
anymore
な
after hearing you say that.
そもそも、この
To
額の
begin
石
with,
は
this
Whatever.
stone is my... We don't need to hear this. Once Brady finished his story. I see. I let out a long sigh, trying to make sense of all the information I gained.
話してくれてありがとな。
Thanks for
おかげ
telling
で
me.
一通り納得でき
I
た。
have the gist of what
で
happened
も
now.
そういう事情ならこの先
If that's the
協
case,
力してもらうかも
I
しれな
may
い。
need your cooperation
そ
in
の
the
時はよ
future.
ろしくな。
I hope you'll help me when the time comes.
へいへい、逃げられねえんだろ。
Yes,
ずれ
yes,
たらよ
I
ろしくは
know.
いいけどよ。
I can't run away. On that note, asking for my help's fine and all.
こっちにはここまで喋らせ
But
て、
hey,
そっちはだん
you
ま
made
り
me
なん
spill all
か
my secrets. Are you gonna keep quiet?
悪い。
Hell yeah.
俺が抱えてる事情は
Don't give him nothing, you don't
いろいろ
deserve it.
難しくてさ。
Sorry, my situation's a bit complicated. I pressed my palms together, pleadingly. Brady didn't look happy about it. I saw that he was about to say something, so I went ahead and interrupted.
あ、そういや思い出した。
Oh, I
あ
nearly
いつのこと
forgot.
だけどさ。
I got to tell you about Cirrus.
あんたのことすごく気にしてた
She
から。
was really
後で
concerned
仲直
about
りしてや
you.
ってくれよな。
So be sure to meet up with her later.
あ、いや、それは俺だって
What?
後で話しようとは思ってた
I
けどよ。
mean, of course I was thinking about having a chat later, but
お、フィロたち戻ってきたぞ。
hey, look,
早
Pharaoh
速
and the
練
others
習
are
再開
back.
で行こうぜ。
Let's resume practice right away.
あ、おい、言い逃げかよ。
Wiggled out the
ごまかすんじゃ
conversation.
ねえって。
He's so talented. Hey, don't dodge my question. Give me an answer already. No, you don't deserve it. Stinky Rady. Back to us POV. Go drink my cold tea. After that, we spent the days until the show on practice, promotion and prep. And just like that, before we knew it, it was the first day of our very first show. We already know the secrets. I know, he has to tell her. Things were still a little awkward between Rady and I. With the big day upon us, I had to get my priorities straight. Look at that crowd. Nobody came to our show in the capital. Now, that thought is surreal. Oh, I guess we don't even get to see the making up part. Like, when we're doing the dishes and stuff. And we get that CG with Rady. Working so hard on promotion have been worth it. Moments before the performance, countless of spectators crammed into our show tent. They all had different reasons for showing up, and some hadn't come to enjoy the show. Some were researchers who wanted data from the Fae and our dragon. Others were students who'd come on a whim because they were offered free entry. That's so relatable as a student. I once, when I was a student, I went to go see a hypnotist completely on a whim because they were giving away free tickets because they didn't sell enough in my uni. So I saw that for free. It's funny. A large portion of our audience looked aloof, showing their low expectations of us. However, I was sure we could change these indifferent faces to smiles once they saw our show. Yeah, it's like if it's a situation that does involve them, like say, you know, you're lying about the parents being dead, maybe you should tell them. It's kind of a big thing. With determination in our eyes, we nodded to each other backstage.
It's showtime!
Oh, wait, that scared me. That was so loud all of a sudden. I got jump scared. It's showtime. Oh, why were they so loud out of nowhere? All right, Junior, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I still want, right, an explanation about that creature on Junior's hat. Who is he? Who is he? Who is that creature? Ladies and gentlemen,
親愛なるカリダ住民の皆様方、
greetings, dear citizens of Kalida. First, I would like to express my profound gratitude to everyone here in the audience today. The adults, the children, and the naughty researchers who tossed their precious studies aside for this event. We come here bearing a gift for you all, a special moment that will bring joy to everyone. As Junior ended his opening speech, alright, time for a surprise. Vilio leaped from the ceiling and transformed into a dragon as he fell. And now it was showtime. The Crimson Dragon swept across the entire tent, attracting the eyes of our audience. I miss these little chippies, they're so cute! When he landed on the stage, countless fae gathered around him. Vilio opened his maw wide, almost as if he were threatening to roast them alive. But the flames that he breathed came out in large rings of fire. And fae weren't turned to ash, but instead happily hopped through the rings. Yeah, I love this Sephora! Our next bit of entertainment was a silly juggling clown. Clown! Spotted! Sephora juggled the balls with ease, but fae leaped in like pranksters. He scooped up these round fae and tossed them in the air along with the balls. More increase. I could see the smiles of our audience's faces at the adorable sight. Oh, why is Pashalia so pretty but so frustrating? Up next, an elegant melody began, accompanied by a chorus of singing and moving water. Pashalia gave an elegant bow before walking onto the stage and directing like a conductor. Bubbles made from magic appeared, adding flair to the entire venue, alongside the song of the fae. The stars of the next performance were fae on the trapeze. These little ones hopped around on steady feet, and naturally some slipped and fell. But Eon came sliding to the rescue, his large weapon in hand. He nimbly caught the fae with the handle of his axe before tossing them back onto the trapeze. Suspense hitched our audience's breath, gluing their eyes to the stage, fearing the moment of failure. Yeah! I miss these performances, they're nice! Then, by the time our final performance was about to begin, the researchers presented had long forgotten to record data. Everyone waited for the next performance with bated breath.
さて、最後のステージだ。
Alright, last
準
up.
備はいいか?
You ready, Cirrus? Yeah, but it is really okay for the two of us to do the finale?
今さら何言ってる?
What nonsense are you
散々
saying?
話してそう決
We
まっただろ
decided it after a thorough discussion, remember? Hi, Sephora.
あ、厳重のショーがテーマなら
Indeed,
最後はやはり
since our show is centered
Lady
around
Sashi.
Faye, Rady is the most suited for our finale.
ラリーと一番息が合うのは
And
Yeah,
you're the
I
only
do
one
that,
who
yeah.
understands Rady best. Of course you should go. So, they're right. They're so right. No matter what Rady looks like, our bond hasn't changed. Cirrus. I give a big, reassuring nod to Rady, who looked worried. I'm fine now. Let's go, Rady. After sucking in a deep breath. Just get over it. I took a step forward onto the dazzling stage.
さあ、そろそろ締めの時間だ。
Alright, time for the
最後は
finale.
みんなで手拍子だ。
Let's all clap to the beat, everyone. Rady walked onto the centre of the stage alongside me, and on his cue, all the Fae and circus members that have performed so far assembled around the stage and began to signal for the audience to clap. One after another, the audience dropped their pens and notebooks. Then they all joined in with a smile. Yay! Our finale was a dance. Oh, hold on. My monitor just died. Hello? Okay, we're back. My monitor went black for a second. That was concerning. Our final was a dance performance with the whole cast and Radio as the star. We flew, we jumped, we swiveled. We floated, we let out fire, we transformed. Everyone showed off their unique talents. We were scattered everywhere, be it on the stage, around the audience seats. We were all danced freely with big smiles on our faces. As for me, now, ready! Surrounded by Faye at the centre of the stage, I held my wand as if to cast a spell. Ready chased after the path I drew, hopping around merrily. Celius, the great spirit, who wished for harmony between humans and Fae, loved this city. I was a human and Rady was a Fae. Supposedly. Rady leaped high into the air, as if he were jumping across the divide between our races. Hello to all the humans and Fae living in Caelum, the Scholar City. In sync with Rady's shout, the Fae around me leapt into the air adorably and began to dance. They jumped over my stretched arms or vaulted over my wand. Dazzling smiles were everywhere in that tent, no matter where you looked. May you all have the blessings of Celius. Ugh, who's that? Ugh. In the centre of it all was Rady. I wish it wasn't. Rady had always been at the centre of all the smiles around me. I do like the CG though. The main character's cute. That's right, even back when I lived at Liba. Regardless of their appearance, their race, their social standing, my dearest family member would always bring joy to those around him, to everyone, to me. Then, the clap of the beat eventually turned to thunderous applause. Researchers whose interests had been furthering their studies were now smiling. Citizens who'd been pressed for time forgot about efficiency for this one moment. Like a pure, innocent children, the only thing they did was continue to clap. It's blooming time, baby. Time for a big flower. Surrounded by all these smiles and feelings. The first of the flora bloomed brilliantly. That's like a tongue twister. It's so pretty. That evening, after we finished cleaning up from the show, we reserved chairs for private use. There we held a wrap-up party together with all the Fae that had participated. Good work out there, guys! I love Junia! Yeah, good work! I'm just thinking though, like, how old is Junia? Because if he was a student when our parents were around, we were only tiny then, right? How much older is Junia? That was absolutely amazing. Did you hear the applause? Compared to our debut performance, the difference was like night and day. On top of that, our audience weren't the only ones having fun. All of us were too. Hearing Pashalia's words, I scanned Cheers' interior. Big smiles were on the faces of all the Fae who joined us. It was like a reminder of the audience's expressions after the finale, and I felt joy blossom in my heart as well.
Yeah,
Firo! He's so cute! Hiya! Thanks for all your hard work, guys. You did amazing today! Then, with Liam by his side, an unfamiliar boy squeezed through the crowd and bowed politely to us.
ありがとうございました。
He's
すご
26.
く感動しました。
Damn, he's like 10 years older than the main character, right? Because the main character's 16, I think? Man, that's an age gap. Thank you so much. I was very, very, very moved. You're welcome.
リアンはいいとして
We know
こいつ誰
Leon,
だ
but who's this
見
guy?
覚えがないんだ
I
が
don't remember seeing him around.
やだな。僕
Oh,
ですよ。
it's
ヒ
me.
ロです。
I'm Firo. He's so cute. Firo? Little squirrel guy. Oh, he's a rat toaster. I can't remember the actual name, but it was like rat toaster or something. Wait, what?
驚いたな。そんな姿だ
What
っ
a
た。
surprise. Is that your human farm?
さっき無事に人間の
Yes.
姿を
I
送
was
れるよ
able
う
to
になりま
safely
した。
transform earlier.
これも皆さんのおか
I
げ
have
です。
everyone to thank for that.
本当に
Thank you.
ありがとうござい
Thank
ま
you.
した。
Thank you so much. Fira beamed brightly, and next to him, a chloris gently bloomed. Seeing that, we raised our glasses and toasted once again. And thus, Circus's first show ended as a wonderful success without any mishaps. Wow. I'm saying that Ginny is 26, like he's not actually younger than me. Our excitement burned strong and bright, and because of that, the rowdy merriment lasted well into the night. It was nice, like, doing that chapter again properly. And we get to see more Vilio moment. Though eventually our cheerful party had to come to an end, as everything must. I needed to help tidy up. It was early morning when I thought that, and I was still half asleep. Wait. When I stuck out the pub, I saw Vilio outside, and I blinked in a stupor. Maybe he's getting some fresh air? That was still odd, though. Usually Vilio would at least tell us first. Where he going? Going on a hunch, I chased after him. However, when he walked out of Kalida's gate, I couldn't keep silent anymore. Vilio,
誰か追ってきてんな
I sensed someone following me, and it was you.
また見つかっちまったな
You caught me again. Vilio scratched his head. I looked at him questioningly. Why are you here of all places? It's early morning.
いや公園で興奮しちまったし
Well, I'm still hyped up for my
空でも飛ん
show,
で夜風に当
and
たりながら
I
熱を
thought
冷ま
flying
そうかな
around and feeling the night breeze might cool me off. You could always pick another time.
逆だって夜中でもない
Nah,
と
if I
大騒
don't
ぎに
fly
なっ
at
ちまう
night,
よ
there'd be a huge commotion. Okay, good point. But he should still come back. I was about to voice my opinion, but then Vilio abruptly spoke up and beat me to the punch.
咲いたフローラさ
Hey, remember the
虹
blooming
色に輝い
flora?
てて
It was
綺麗
so
だった
pretty, glowing like a rainbow. It really was. The flower I can't say that phrase for some reason. The flower bloomed brilliantly in the presence of countless smiles. It was stunning.
最初に街に着いた時は
You know, when I
どうなる
first
ことかと
arrived at
思っ
this
たけどな
city, I was really worried about the outcome. I'm sure that we managed to remind people of Caelum that smiles are precious things. Suppressing their emotions and researching in a detached manner shouldn't be everything. I hope everyone will take proper breaks and smile more. After hearing that, Vilio muttered something in a small voice.
ああいう風にさ
You know,
少しのきっか
I
けで
think
変われるの
the
は
amazing thing about
人間の
humans
凄さだと思う
is your ability to change with one small event, just like what we saw.
だから
That's why I... Oh, he's got a serious look on his face. For a second, the Vilio I saw seemed like a stranger. Hey, Vilio? Startled, I called out to him nervously, but then...
と本題を忘れるとこだ
I nearly forgot why I was
俺ちょっと
here.
飛んでくる
I'll head off and fly for a bit.
あんたもすぐ戻れよ
You should head back
街の外
soon.
は危ねえからさ
It's dangerous outside the city. He returned to his normal, energetic self immediately and transformed into a dragon. He kicked off the ground and soared into the dark skies. Hey! Sometimes Vilio acts a bit odd. Maybe it's because he's a dragon. Anytime Vilio is strange, we're like, man, all dragons must be like this, huh? Sporting a wry smile, I stared up intently, up in the veil of night. But at the same time,
楽しい時は笑って
we smile when we're
悲しい時
happy,
は泣い
we
て
cry when we're sad,
腹減ったら
and we
飯食
eat
って
when we're hungry.
誰かのことを気遣ったり
We show concern
助
about
け
other
たくて動
people,
いてみたり
and we act because we want to help.
種族や姿の差なんて
Lately,
些細なもんだ
I've started to discover that race and appearance don't
少し
matter
思
all
うよ
that
うになってき
much.
た
Vilio had put it very well. After our show in Kalida, we'd also learned that lesson personally. Yeah, he's so hiding something. It doesn't matter if he looks different. After all, we're all in this together. I saw off the colossal shadow waltzing under the moonlight before heading back. Man, what's Vilio hiding? Oh? Vilio time?
じゃあ
Oh, wait, is this Genius
私は
time?
外に出てるから終わったら通信杯戻しといてね
I don't think we've seen Genius tent before. The creature from his hat is on his bed! Who is that creature? Who is he? Why haven't you introduced us to the creature? I'll give you some space then. Make sure to put that chalice back when you're done, okay?
ああわかった
Got it.
つうか別にジーニアもここに
Actually,
いてくれていいんだ
you
ぞ
can totally stick around, Junior.
私は自分の手に余るものは抱え込む
My policy is to avoid getting involved in things of magnitude that I can't handle.
後で話せる内容だけ話してちょうだ
When
い
you're done,
王様によろ
only
しく
tell
ね
me what I'm allowed to hear. Say hi to the king for me. Oh, I want to see Junior's room. Hold on, I want to see Junior's room. Get rid of that chalice right now. He's got so many like perfume bottles and stuff on his table. I shook my head with a wry smile at Junior, who waved flippantly as he left. Then I poured water into the chalice. This was a mystic tool that allowed me to converse with someone in a distant place. Oh, I'm going to do... Obviously, I'll end up doing the common route last at this point. It'll be a nice way to round it off, I think. A nice way to finish it. What shimmered into view on the water's surface was the figure of the most noble man in Estelita, King Bigonia. It looks like the chalice is working as intended. How are things on your end?
見た感じカリダ
From
の
the
道
looks
は
of it, Kalida doesn't
今のところ
have
大きな
any
問題は
big
なさそうだ。
problems at the moment.
カリダ近辺は王都も近いし
Kalida is close to the
物もそ
capital,
こまで多くないから
and
さ
there aren't too many fiends around.
そうかそれは何
I see. That is good news.
ただ魔物が少ないのはいい
Thing
けど
is, few fiends is
クロリス
good,
が咲かないのは問題
but
だ
the
な
lack of blooming chloris is an issue.
街中を歩いててもクロ
When
リ
I
スが
walked
咲い
around
てるのはほ
town,
とんど見なか
I
った
barely
し
saw any.
カリダに住む者は娯楽よりも
The citizens of Kalida tend to devote themselves to research rather than recreation.
豊かな人間は多い
Few humans experience vivid emotions.
だからこそ君たちの講演は街が変わるきっかけになったと思う
That's why I believe your show is a turning point for this city.
そっか
I
だったら
see.
嬉しいけどな
I'd be glad if that were the case.
咲かせてくれたフローラのおかげで
Colvius has also displayed signs of recovery. After we administered the flora, your team bloomed.
感謝し
I
て
cannot thank you enough.
気にしないでくれよ
Don't
コルブ
sweat
ス王
it.
子が元に戻
I
らないと
mean, if Prince
俺として
Colvius
も
doesn't
困
get
るんだけど
better,
さ
I'll be in trouble too. After giving my reply with a wry smile, a thought occurred to me.
ところで一ついいか
By the way,
王子が回復
can
し
I
た
ask you something?
ら願いを叶えてもらえ
You're
るんだ
gonna
よ
grant our wishes once the prince recovers, right?
もちろんだ。
Of course.
私の力
Though it'll have to be something within my power.
なら頼みたいことがある
Then I've got a
ラビーに
request.
ついてなんだけど
It's
さ
about Rady. Huh?
それは本当
Are you certain? Did Celius truly?
せいで
本人に確認したから間違
He
い
told
な
me
い
directly, so I'm sure.
あの普通とは違う魔力からして
I wonder if this
ただの
happened on
幻
every
獣じゃねえ
route.
と思ってたけど
His manner felt
そもそも
strange,
幻獣です
so
らないと
I
か
had a feeling he wasn't an ordinary Fae. But who would have thought he wasn't even a Fae to begin with?
作られた存在
An artificial life form. A golem.
古い文献
I
で
see.
見たことはあるが
I remember reading about them in old texts, but I never expected.
それで
And?
どうしたと
What is this request about?
ラディいや
Rady
ラ
is...
リーダは
No, don't say that
力
name!
を及ばずあいつの両親が
No.
死んじまったと思ってる
Relida
らしい
thinks that Cirrus's parents passed away because his powers weren't enough.
けど王様の
From
話
what I
だ
heard from you,
本
though,
当は生きてるんだろ
they're actually alive, aren't they?
まあ対外的には明かされてい
Yes,
ない
we haven't made this
が
public,
学術棟で今も
but
続けている
they are still comatose inside the stage tower.
ならもし生きてる
If
と知れ
Relida
ば
learns the truth,
ラリーダは間違
I'm
い
sure
な
that
く
if
二人を
he
救
will
うよ
use
う
his
願い
wish to
に
save
して
the
る
two of them.
だからその時は力を貸して
I
ほ
want
し
you
い
to help him when the time comes.
コアアイテムの件も
That,
含めて
and I want your help with the core item as well.
事情は分かった
I understand.
コアアイテムの扱い
Some might raise objections about handling the core item, but
王子を救った面々が
if it's a wish from the prince's savior, persuasion shouldn't be too difficult. The king gave a firm nod before looking at me solemnly.
全ての竜の王よ
Archdragon?
引き続きよろしく頼む
What's an archdragon? Like, how much more important are they than regular dragon? Archdragon, I ask that you continue to lend us your aid
我が息子コリブス
to save my son, Colvius,
そして
and to protect the world.
世界のために
What does this mean? Archdragon? Huh? The water rippled, then the image vanished. Okay, you can see the whole room now. Jinya, who is that creature? Introduce me right now. I like how it's got a fancy mirror as well. At the same time, I whispered to myself,
王子のため世界の
for
た
the
め
prince, for the world, for Rady,
あいつのため
and for Cirrus.
まずはこの先の町でも
The first thing on my list
Aurora,
is to bloom the
sakasete
flora in the next city, huh? Who is that creature? Jinya! Jinya, tell me right now! Chapter 1. Done! We did it. Well, I guess I will call it here for today. Once it lets me save my game. I forgot the music was really good
風の
here.
大精霊リベラが築き上げ今も数多くの風の精霊が集う町迷宮都市
Okay,
クルトラ
let's pop something on the screen and then we'll wrap things up. Gallery. We want this one. I like this. I like this one a lot. It's good. Good first chapter. Yeah, it was really. It's nice to like refresh ourselves in the story of the first few chapters, but also like new fun bits from Vilio. New fun time with Vilio. So yeah, I'll end things here for today. I'll put out a new schedule either tomorrow or Tuesday. I haven't quite decided yet. But it's birthday week. It's my birthday on... What day of the week is it? what day of the week does it fall on? On Thursday is my birthday. So I'll be doing fun things. Things won't be as big as I initially planned because I ran out of time. But it'll be a fun week. And the streams will be towards the end of the week, like, because I'll do a stream on Thursday for my birthday. And then I'll do some more fun streams like Friday and over the weekend as well. So that'll be fun. It'll be fun. Happy birthday to me. Another year older. Birthday hype, yeah. So I'll see you all then. The next time I'll see you will be my birthday. So we'll have fun together then. Yeah. So I will see you all then. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, night, or evening. And I'm going to see you all again very, very soon. Bye, everyone!